Alright, we're still in dad mode. Here we go.
In 0.1 miles, make a U-turn. If you're not failing, you're not trying to find the edge.
If you're not failing, you're not trying to find the edge. Whoops.
Make a U-turn. We all mess up. Spin around and get back in that water.
Spin around and get back in that water. Alright. Itinerary.
Mess up. Spin around and get back in that water.
Switch it over to zombie.
In a quarter of a mile, make a U-turn. If you're not failing, you're not trying to find the edge.
Alright, figured it out. It's actually on surfer mode, but you can change, like, the car icon. So this can change and the actual theme will stay the same. So it's been on surfer the whole time. Let me see what other modes it has. I'm gonna try to go back to movie mode. All right, now we're doing Meowmobile, but we're still in surfer mode. So you can change the car mode, and then it changes the icon. That's Meowmobile. But we're gonna see if we can change the actual theme.
His last glimmer of hope. Turn left.
All right, so I have it set so we can listen to it. Now we're on block. Now we're on.
In a quarter of a mile, keep right.
Blockbuster.
In 0.1 miles, keep right.
We're on blockbuster mode right now. That's what I was trying to say. So I found out a way how to switch the theme.
Keep right.
So I'm gonna see if there's a zombie theme. I know there's a zombie car, but I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go through the themes and see. This is
In 0.1 miles, exit right.
That's the blockbuster mode. It does like movies and stuff. It'll make like little comments about movies and.
Exit right.
I got the sound on. I'm doing comments on U-turns.
In 0.1 miles, exit right. Back where the creature first dug its way out of the ground.
He does like little movie quotes. He's talking about
Exit right and head right for the escape pod. In half a mile, make a U-turn. The robot army will never see it coming. In a quarter of a mile, make a U-turn. The robot army will never see it coming.
It's pretty cool. It's got like themes and stuff.
In 0.1 miles, exit right.
Awesome.
Exit right. Right into the nuclear bunker.
Hey,
In
remember?
1 mile, make a U-turn and bring the kid with us. He's our only hope.
Hey, remember that time when you took that bazooka and blew up that monster? That was so cool. All right. So I now switched it over to noir. It's like noir detective. You can see the car icon, and then we're gonna switch it over to sound only, so we can listen.
In 0.1 miles, exit right. That's right.
Guy kind of talks
Exit right. That's right.
Guy kind of talks like this. I'm purposely putting it on U-turn to see what the different jokes they say about U-turn.
So you think you're a gumshoe, eh? Let's dust these wheels and see what you've got, wisehead. Exit right, like you mean it.
That's pretty cool.
Right.
This is a zombie
In a
mode.
quarter of a mile, exit right. Exit right.
Zombie mode. I'm a zombie. I'm trying to drive.
Castle?
This is Fraggle Rock. That's a dozer.
In a quarter of a mile, exit right. Do I spy a Gorg castle? Exit right. Do I spy a Gorg castle? In half a mile, keep right. Pass it on! In a quarter of a mile.
In 1 mile, exit right.
It's dad jokes.
In a quarter of a mile, exit right. Trust me, you can't go wrong. Exit right.
Dad jokes aren't that funny.
This could be a bumpy ride.
In a world where humanity's at danger, buckle up. We're going for a ride, kids. This is like a blockbuster mode right here. I don't know, it says something about it. In a world. Yeah, it starts off like that. Blockbuster mode. So far, I like the blockbuster mode.
Lords, all you can do is hit the road and hope for the best.
Something like in a world with intergalactic something, all you can do is hit the road and wish for the best. Gates of Fort Worth, where they keep the good people in and the bad people out. It's time to get some Taco Bell. That one's actually a pretty good one. It's a Chipotle Ranch grilled chicken burrito. $2 you got here. Sam takes 17, so $2.17. Sounds like a deal. According to Taco Bell, the tacos always, the answer is always tacos. Or the taco is always the answer. Or the answer is always tacos. They have a low-cal one. I don't see it on here. Is that the other one? Chicken Ranch Chipotle. we ran into Tina at Taco Bell. She's following us now. And then Linda's gonna use her phone to do a Taco Bell vlog. So Linda's gonna do one of her first iMovie shows, and I'm gonna show her the iMovie app tonight, because I know that eventually when our show takes off, we're really close to 700. I know once it gets to 700, we'll eventually get to 1,000 eventually, and then eventually even more than that. And so Linda's probably gonna end up having her own show. So tonight we're actually gonna look over her iMovie, and we're gonna throw together this footage for one of her first iMovie posts. Hello. All right, I'm visiting Linda's channel. Linda's holding the camera, and we're going to show you how to redeem points.
It's too much of a glare. You can see my camera.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll try to find somewhere else.
Okay, here. Let's pause it for a minute. All right, so we're going to teach you how to redeem your points for Taco Bell. First, you find the Taco Bell app. You want to log in and sign into your account. Once you get this way, you can check your points, okay? So you have home, you have menu, you have rewards and profile. Home, menu, rewards, and profile. You want to go to rewards. Very good. Now you can see I need 245 points before my next free item, but look down at the bottom and you'll see my level fire is at 2,755 total points. So I have fire unlocked. That means I can redeem things. But when I get to 245 points more, then I'll get another free item. So I already have free items basically ready for purchase, or not even for free. It's free items. It's not even really purchase, but it'll be kind of like a purchase. Okay, so my rewards, boom. We want to hit redeem. Okay, so you see that? You go to that point. You can see your free fire tier rewards. You hit redeem, and we can choose between a cheesy potato, a cheesy roll-up, a cheesy bean and burrito, or cheesy bean and rice burrito, cinnamon twist. There's a beefy melt burrito, a crunchy taco, nacho cheese Dorito Locos taco, a chalupa supreme, which is what we're going to choose, a fiesta veggie burrito, cheesy gordito crunch, and a chicken chipotle melt, or breakfast sausage, or cinnamon delight, or soft taco. And that was a breakfast quesadilla sausage. If you go back just a little bit, right here. Yeah, breakfast quesadilla sausage is what I meant to say. Or breakfast sausage, or cinnamon delight, or soft taco, bean burrito, and a Mountain Dew. And then there's a cheesy tostada breakfast, blah, blah, spicy potato soft taco, chips and nachos, and then I think right there, I meant to say cheesy toasted breakfast burrito sausage. Breakfast, blah, blah, spicy potato soft taco, chips and nachos, and then a medium drink. All right, so we're going to choose this one. We're going to split it. So we're going to do Chipotle. We're going to add the bag. You successfully added the reward to your bag. It was a chalupa. Chalupa. Continue to menu. All right. I say chalupa. Now we can go view my bag. We want to select the location. Okay. Make sure your setting is turned on. So we're going to turn on setting. Okay. Linda's operating. And here we go. We search for pickup location above. Nearby, saved. Just say, let's do nearby. Allow. Enable location permission. So you have to allow that for tracking. All right. Do you know the zip code here? Oh, here it is. We found it. All right, so that's the one we're using, and then we hit confirm. Okay. All right. So we're going here. Your free fire tier reward. Okay. So it's added though, right?
Can't saying, do you want to change your location? Is it cancel or something else?
Start your order is right here. All right, and that's kind of how it is. And then you start the order. You can view what's in the bag, so you see it's in the bag. And the checkout should be $4.39. So when you check out, you'll hit checkout, and that should zero out. So when you hit checkout, skip on this, continue to payment. All right, cool.
What's it do, Mark?
Oh, you didn't turn it off? It's still turned on?
No, but it just started.
Okay. So it does say right here, your free fire reward right here, and then tax 0, and then order with this, okay? All right, and then we just hit that, and then it'll give you the order. All right, so here is the purchase. We walked you through the rewards, and you can see this total is $0, and that's where we'll be picking it up. All right, and thanks for watching Linda's channel, and please subscribe to the Cole Spivey channel as well if you're watching Linda's channel, Linda Gray's. All right, y'all have a good day. So this is pretty much the raw footage of Linda's. It's going to be her first iMovie vlog that she'll send up on her channel. And this is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And we just ordered something off.
Can I order you today?
Yes. I have an order number. I can give it to you. So Linda's going to do one of her first iMovie shows, and I'm going to show her the iMovie app tonight, because I know that eventually when our show takes off, we're really close to 700. I know once it gets to 700, we'll eventually get to 1,000 eventually, and then eventually even more than that. And so Linda's probably going to end up having her own show. So tonight we're actually going to look over her iMovie, and we're going to throw together this footage for one of her first iMovie posts. Hello! And we just ordered something off.
Can I order you today?
Yes. I have an order number. I can give it to you. So on my app, it says the order is being made, but I guess they don't have a lot of people that use their fire rewards through Taco Bell. I guess the fire tier, because they have over 2,000 points. So it says the order is being made. So, but they're just kind of like, we don't know, we don't really know about the app or blah blah blah. We're gonna check it out. All right, looks like they got it after all. So it was actually under Cole, and I gave him Jonathan, my other name, my legal first name. All right, so we'll eat this a little bit later. And you'll get to watch Linda make her iMovie tonight about Taco Bell rewards. Linda might become a future vlogger. And guess what? Universal Studios will be here in Texas 2027. Or what are we in? 2027? So it's like 4 years I'll have Universal Studios in Frisco, Texas. Here we go. First, you find the Taco Bell app. You want to log in and sign into your account. Linda's becoming a director. And this way, you can check your points, okay? So you have home, you have menu, you have rewards and profile. Home, menu, rewards, and profile. You want to go to rewards. Very good. Now you can see I need 245 points before my next free item, but look down at the bottom and you'll see my level fire is at 2,755 total points. So when I get to 245 points, and I'll get a level. Free item. Basically free. Purchase or not even for free. It's free items. It's not even really purchase, but that'd be kind of like a purchase. Okay, so my rewards, boom. To hit redeem. Okay, so you see that? You go to that point, you can see your free fire tier rewards. You hit redeem. And we can choose between a cheesy potato, cheesy roll-up, a cheesy bean and burrito, a cheesy bean and rice burrito, cinnamon twist. There's a beefy melt burrito, a crunchy taco, nacho cheese Dorito Locos taco, a chalupa supreme, which is what we're going to choose, fiesta veggie burrito, cheesy gordito crunch, and a chicken chipotle melt. Lo and behold, he hasn't moved a single foot.
It smells like poo-poo.
It's because he had to change his box.
No, I'm just...
And Linda's gonna do her first iMovie and send it up to her channel, Linda Gray. So look out for the Linda Gray channel. I'm gonna help her with it tonight. All right. I'm still editing. All right, so now it's time to teach Linda iMovie. All right, Linda, go ahead and find iMovie on your iPhone. She has an SE. It also has 5G. My iPhone 11 doesn't. All right, go ahead and swipe over again. There you go. See iMovie on the right? It's a little star. There you go. Now pull that up. Now you're gonna hit this right here, which is movie at the bottom. Very good. Now you're gonna hit create movie at the bottom. The little plus sign, go ahead and hit the little plus sign, either the one on the top or the one on the side. I always do the one on the, yeah, you can do that one, it's fine. Just tap on it like really quick. There you go. Now hit video. And this is gonna show you, hit all.
Okay.
It's gonna show you all the video of today. So hit at the bottom one, right here, yeah. Right there, go ahead and tap on it, and now hit the plus sign. Okay, very good. Now go back to the plus sign. Okay, and now hit the second one that's up. No, that's, you already hit that one. You don't want to duplicate it because you're not Andy Warhol. Go to this one right here. There you go. The one on top of it. Yeah, and then hit the plus sign. Very good. Now do it again. Hit the plus sign. Now hit the one on top of it.
This one?
Yep. Yep. It's going to go from the oldest to the newest,
okay.
right? You only had 4 little segments. Hit the plus sign. Okay. Now do it one more time. Okay, and hit the top one. And then hit the plus sign. Okay, cool. Now, you don't have to have an outro or anything for this one. It's like your first one. So just go ahead and scroll all the way to the left. All your footage right here. So just kind of scroll all the way to the, scroll sideways, whatever that is, like, you know, like flip it like that. Very good. Go all the way to the, all the way until it stops. All right, all the way. Okay, now hit the play button at the top. Hit play at the top. Very good. No, that's not play. That's just rewind. But it gets there quicker. Just
Where's
hit
the play?
It's to the next. It's the big one.
Oh.
Yeah. And now it's going to begin to play.
All right, I'm visiting Linda's channel. Linda's holding the camera.
Linda filmed
and
this
we're
too.
going to show you how to redeem points.
It's too much of a glare. You can see my camera.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We'll try to find somewhere else.
Okay, here. Let's pause it for a minute.
Okay, stop right here. This is called transition. Now, in the 1970s, it'd have been cool to use dissolves on everything. But what's hip right now are what's called cuts. So go ahead and touch that right there. You see? You have options. You can go to none, which is what we're going to use, because that's what's cool. You can go to theme, which makes it like a whoosh sound. You can go to slide, wipe, or fade. So try to hit none. Okay, now I want you to listen when you hit plus, I want you to listen to it and see what you hear. Go ahead and hit, no, don't hit said the wrong thing. Go back to video, go back to cancel. Okay, so you're already at the end of your take right here. I meant to say something different, sorry. Hit the play sign is what I meant to say, not plus. Now listen. Do you hear that? Did you hear that little click? Okay, I use it because I want people to know it's a vlog. But a lot of people like to disguise it. So let's listen to it again. Let's listen to the click. Now, what is a way you can, there's hundreds of different ways that you can get rid of that click. Because some people like footage. Your footage is kind of cool. It's your finger going in front of the camera. You might want to do that for effect. Kitty, calm down, Kitty. He does this when I'm trying to teach. Okay, let me go back here. Sorry about that. Let me kind of show you. Kitty likes to get involved. Okay, so what is a way that you think you can get rid of that sound? Because that sound is your thumbnail hitting, or it's your finger hitting the actual button to stop the camera, the little red button to stop the camera. So what's the one way that you can get rid of it?
I don't know.
Well, think about this. If you went back just 1 second before you hit the button, wouldn't that be no sound?
You hit remove.
No, it's not hitting remove. You're shaving off the sound barely. So what you're going to do is just barely move that over. It's kind of difficult to do a little bit, but when you touch it, you can just move it over a little bit. Just like that. See? You're moving. So you're moving time away a little bit before you actually clicked it. So now listen to it and see if you can hear the click. You can't hear the click, can you?
I remember I had cough too, right at the end of it.
Do you want to get rid of the cough?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I coughed.
Okay, let's listen to see the cough.
Here, let's pause it for a minute.
Do you want to cut before the cough?
Yes.
Because your body was probably telling you to. So let's go this way. And there it is. So go ahead and take your thumb and shave to that point. There you go. You can remember the point by looking at it. Okay. Now, a long time ago, what they did was they would draw it with a little piece of chalk on the actual film. That's what that is. That's called the head, right? So that's whenever you can hear the sound and see the image. All right, do you want to have that image of the flesh going in front of the camera right there? Yes or no? Let's listen to it.
Here, let's pause it for a minute. All right.
Okay, do you want that?
That's fine, that's fine.
Yeah, because it shows it's a real vlog. So let's go to the next one. And that's how each take is.
So we're going to teach you how
You
to
can
redeem
manipulate
your
all
points
different
for
stuff. Now,
Taco
let's say
Bell.
if you wanted, like in the 1970s, you wanted to do, let's say, a dissolve. So you can hit dissolve here, which says dissolve. It's actually a mix, but they call it dissolve because they're colloquial. They're just being everyday. You can do a 0.5 dissolve, a 1 second dissolve. You can also do, you can also do a 1.5 second dissolve, or you can do a 2 second dissolve. Let's look at the 2 second dissolve. Go back through and go ahead and hit play on it. This is very Breck roll right here.
All right, so we're going to teach you
And it's kind of cool too, like that, right? But right now we're just going to play with cuts. So we're going to do cuts. And let's say if you wanted to do theme, let's listen to theme. Like listen to theme.
Here, let's pause it for a minute.
Did you hear that?
All right.
So sometimes when you get the attention of the audience, you can do a thing called theme. Okay, let's go back over this way and just hit this way. So we're going to go with kind of like the realist take, okay? So you keep doing that until it's finished, and then tonight, when you're done, we'll send it up to your show. You know how to do it now, right?
Yes.
Pretty cool, right? iMovie?
Pretty cool.
It's a lot of fun. Have at
Very good. Now you can see I need 245 points before my next free item. You'll look down at the bottom and you'll see my level fire is at 2,755 total points. So I have fire unlocked. That means I can redeem. When I get to 245 points more, then I'll get another free item. So
All right, so Linda had a question about dissolves because she wants to use a dissolve. Is that correct, sweetie?
Yes.
Okay, so dissolves show relation. They're also called a mix because you're mixing two different worlds, one scene and then another scene. Now, earlier, before I, kind of was talking to her, this is a longer scene. So this kind of dissolves into like a seat. So there's not a whole relation between a seat and her phone. Not a whole lot, but you can move this over a little bit and now you see the phone, okay? Now there's relation between a phone and then her phone again, because it shows a passage of time. Only we're not going to want to show the seat because, I don't know, we're just going to show the phones only. So, Linda, you like that?
The way it is?
The way that it dissolves between the two rather than cut.
Did you hit dissolve? Or did it already dissolve on its own?
It's already dissolved. See, it'll set everything to dissolve. Okay? Now you're choosing.
So I already dissolved it before I dissolved it.
No, it's already going to be set on dissolve automatically.
Why? Because you chose to, or the
No, the machine, the AI program chose dissolves to everything. Oh. That's why I always tell people if they ever watch my stuff and it's dissolving a lot, that means I just threw it together and hit a button. Now, if it's cutting a lot, that means I looked over a lot of the footage. Let's look over this right here and see what it looks like when it dissolves.
All right, cool. What's our demo?
Oh, see, it shows what's called a passage of time. So you could dissolve and show a passage of time because it just does. It shows that some time went by. Not a whole lot of time. Now, you can also change how many seconds or half seconds are in a dissolve. Like 0.5 is a quick dissolve. So a lot of time, little bit of time went by very quickly. Watch. See?
Is that what it was set at?
Or you could be Stanley Kubrick, where he always did long dissolves because he really showed. Stanley Kubrick liked to show relation between two different scenes. So watch.
All right, cool. Oh, you didn't turn it off?
See, you're seeing a moment from each world, or each scene is like a little world. And as it goes by, I like this really slow dissolve right here. You're really seeing that you're, seeing the phone and time going by. Now, a lot of time didn't go by then, so we may want to show the audience that it's okay to do a 0.5. So see.
All right, cool. All right. What's our demo?
See how it's quicker?
Turn it off?
So that is kind of cool, Linda. See? Do you want to leave that?
Yes, we'll leave it.
Okay, you like that?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to choose a 0.5 dissolve.
What's our demo? Oh, you didn't turn it off?
And then we go through, and we're kind of still talking. Okay? So you just play with that. So every time you come to a scene, now you can chop these up and do all kinds of stuff to it over time. You can even slide. This is something that's fun. Let's watch the scene slide.
All right, so here is the
You see how it slid right there?
Right.
It's a little entertaining for the audience too. You can also, if you double tap it right there, you can slide upward, which is kind of like a curtain in a theater. Look at this.
All right, so here is
Okay, actually that slides sideways, sorry. Let's try it again. Slide upward like a curtain in a theater. Here we go.
All right, so here
See, it's almost like a curtain.
Oh, okay.
Now, there's also, you can slide downward too. Watch this.
All right,
So there's a reason for the slides. I don't know it, but I know that that the wipes are used in Star Wars. So let's say if we're going to wipe something right here. George Lucas used wipes in Star Wars back in the 70s. These were kind of popular. So let's look and see if you wipe right here.
All right, so
do you like that?
The purchase.
Do you like the wipe? It shows relation in time too.
All right, so
like it's a different scene.
Purchase.
You know what I mean?
That's good.
That's cool too. So we're going to leave a wipe in that scene. And now let's go to another scene. Let's go to the end scene. Let's see if we have any more footage. Let me move up this way because I don't want to show that exactly. Okay, so we only have 4. So here's some options that you can do for the beginning and ending, okay? You don't have to do this because some people think it's kind of cheesy, but since it's your first one, you want to use some of the cheesy stuff so that you know that you can at least use it, right? So, because people get really out of hand with inserts and stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at a different aspect of iMovie. We're going to go back to the beginning videos and photos. We're going to choose a background, okay? So we're going to hit background like that. We're going to tap on background. And what kind of background color do you want for your Taco Bell video? Maybe think of Taco Bell. What color is Taco Bell? Yellow? Right?
Yellow, I guess.
Yeah, Taco Bell's yellow. So let's go with the basic color of yellow here. All right, let's go with this one. Now, if you want, you can do this. You can, let's start, we'll start with a fade in. So we'll leave the dissolve. It'll like fade in like that, right? In yellow. Scorsese loves color. He loves that kind of stuff. He used it in Taxi Driver. That right there, how the yellow goes into the scene. Isn't that cool? but we're doing it because you're talking about Taco Bell. Okay, so let's say if you want to write stuff right here, you can hit text, right here, a little T. Did I manipulate that? I hit duplicate instead, didn't I? That'll give you more room. That's why I did that. Now we go this way. I hit duplicate rather than text because I'm looking through this thing. Okay, text, right? So here's all your text. In the Please Subscribe show, we use a lot of chromatic because I just like it. It reminds me of the old school 70 movies or whatever. Now, you've got the slide. Let's look at the slide. So when you do text, you find the text button, which is the T. You can hit on these little guys right here, boom. And Taco Bell is good with yellow and white. So you hit edit right at the top. It's blank like that, fine. You hit that and blank it out. And then type in Taco Bell, right? Taco, and then Bell, all right? Just like that. Now, here's something you can do when you do that. If you do that, right, with a long intro, you can do, like, let's look at this, right? It'll just flash Taco Bell, and then it'll fade out. Now, if you want to keep it for a longer period of time, go back to here, hit edit, like that, and hit these 3 little dots right here. Now, you have what's called full clip duration. I like to use that so people can see the words longer. It's kind of like an intro, like in a movie. So hit play, and now look. You can see Taco Bell for a longer time. And if you want, Linda, you can do an intro like back over this way. And you can do voiceover right here. Let's just try it for the audience. Just say, this is my Taco Bell video. It'll give you 3 seconds. Ready? You're going to have 3 seconds to record.
This is my Taco Bell voicemail.
Not voicemail, sweetie. Okay, so she messed up. No big deal. Hit stop. Okay. We're going to do a retake right here. This is my Taco Bell video.
Okay.
Ready? And retake and go. You have 3 seconds.
This is my Taco Bell movie.
Okay. That's
No,
cool
movie.
too.
No,
That's cool too.
Not
That's
movie.
cool. That's cool. It's still a movie. A movie is just a movie.
What was I
thing.
supposed to say?
Well, I was going to let you know that you have more than 3 seconds. You just have 3 seconds to prepare. Sorry, you were kind of rushing it. So you have more than 3 seconds to say it. You have as long as you can see the yellow. So you can say, this is my Taco Bell video. Okay. All right, we're going to do a retake.
This is my Taco Bell video. Video.
Okay, so
That was
Linda's
about
obviously a genius, and I'll tell you why. The reason why Linda's a genius is because she waited a long time after she was well, I waited a long time too. We're both kind of geniuses, but she waited after she spoke, but you also want to wait before you speak too. Those are the real geniuses because you don't have to clip everything together like really quick, and you can shave things and put things together if you leave a little bit of space before and after. Remember, this is all technical. Filmmaking is very technical. So if you wait 2 or 3 seconds before you speak and already hit the button, and then 2 or 3 seconds after you speak, those are the true geniuses in filmmaking, really. I don't ever do it because I sometimes rush things. We all do because we think that we're saving time. Okay, because time is a big issue in filmmaking. Let's listen to it. So she did a video. It starts with yellow. I did do some text too. So let's watch.
This is my Taco Bell video.
All right, I'm visiting.
And then we start that way. Do you want to shave off a little bit or leave the lot of...
shave off that.
Okay, so she's going to...
I think it ended right.
Yeah,
There.
so we're going to shave off a little bit, leave a little bit of space, and let's listen.
All right, I'm.
Okay, so we're going to leave it a little quiet there because it has a little bit of comedy. In fact, I'm going to split some of this off. I'm going to hit record here. I'm going to delete that part. So this is what it'll sound like.
This is my Taco Bell video.
All right, I'm.
Do you want to shave off more time?
I thought that was the same amount.
Okay.
At least half of that.
Half of that. Okay, she wants half of that shaved off. So you go over here. Now look, you have some sound going through into that. That's okay. That's called an L cut. Okay, so a little bit of air sound. It makes it sound a little smoother. You want to do a lot of L cuts because it brings the previous sound into the sound of the other video, depending on what it is. Sometimes if it's just air, what they call room sound, you can leave a little bit of room sound in there. And a lot of times in movies, you really will record a lot of room sound so you don't, so it sounds more natural and it sounds like the environment is not being pasted and cut all over the place. We're talking about like professional quality.
This is my Taco Bell video. Video. All right, I'm visiting.
Let's take off a little more of this yellow. Actually, to be honest, let's just take that yellow out altogether. So we'll go to cut. We see it says duplicate, hit delete, because that was duplicated on accident. We're going to leave all this room sound going into the L cut.
Okay.
I'm just doing it to show you that you can. You can leave sound in there.
Bell video.
All right, let's listen to it. Here we go.
This is my Taco Bell video. Video. All right, I'm visiting Linda's channel. Linda's holding the camera, and we're gonna show you how to redeem points. It's too much glare. You can see my camera. Yeah. We'll try to find somewhere else. Okay, here. Let's pause it for a minute. All right, so we're going to teach you how to redeem your...
Okay, cool. So that's looking very human. I like it. Now, when you're done, go ahead and watch it. Watch it a couple times to see if you like it. If you want to do anything to it, then let me know. When you're done, you'll hit done at the top. Then you see this little button down at the bottom? You're going to hit that button down at the bottom. You're going to move up and you're going to hit the words, your save video. And it's going to export into a file, which you'll be able to send up into YouTube. This is the tricky part, and it's something that you have to do on your own and figure it out. But save video is the way you go to export, okay? And we probably won't show that because this world is a competitive world. But we will at least hint to it, okay? So if you want to watch it, you can always hit editor, and you can watch in the editor, all right? The total amount of time on her first iMovie video is going to be 5 minutes and 4 seconds. One thing that I learned in a lot of these videos, what you can do, and this is what I'm just going to kind of teach Linda, is at the very end, go back to background and go back. Let's just use this different color yellow to give it a little variation. And what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you hold your phone. Okay. I'm going to teach you how to do this. Now, hit this button right here.
What button?
That right down there. Okay, very good. Now hit the T. Okay. Okay. Now hit or touch on a font that you like for the final message. Anything that you like.
The first one was a slide, right?
I think so. They're all different ones. Just touch on one, it'll give you an example. See how it looks? Okay, now just hit edit right there. Now I hit like return or at the bottom, I call it return because I'm from the 1980s. Or just hit, hit the X, the little X, yeah. Now hit the word thank you or just type the word thank you. There you go. You always want to thank the audience. There you go. And then hit like done. You can also do things like you could do icons. You could put your PayPal. You could do whatever you like. And we'll advance it over time, You can do thank you, peace sign. Cool. All right. Now go ahead and hit at the top. Just anything at the top. Right? Not the top, but just like, hit the screen. Just hit the screen. Okay. Now when you hit done, it'll give you the time. You can also go back and do a voiceover and say thank you. Let's try that. Hit edit real quick. Okay, and now scroll over. Actually, just hit the plus sign right there on the, okay, that's cool too, like that. You're using chromatic, I think. Hit the plus sign right there, the plus sign to the top left. Okay, now go to the bottom where it says voiceover. Okay, now hit record and you're gonna say thank you.
Thank you for watching.
And then if you want to listen to it, you can hit review.
Thank you for watching.
Do you like that? You don't like it?
Sounded weird. Oops.
I would just keep it simple and say thank you.
Oh. Thank you.
I like that. Now hit review. Or just hit accept.
Okay.
Let's listen to it. You can also slow that down where it'll sound demonic and all kinds of craziness. Review it. Just I want to hear.
How do you review it?
You just hit the play button. No, not that. Hit cancel at the top right, and then hit the play button. There you go.
Thank you.
Not too bad. I like it. Now hit done. Okay. Now when you want to watch it, you can hit edit it and go back to watch it, and then when you're done, you can export it. Okay.